Yeah, that works. Where is Pitt? Not yet. All right. Welcome to Wheeling, West Virginia. Today, Mountaineer Hockey Network hits the road for Division One's opening matchup against the University of Pittsburgh. Pleasant good afternoon. I'm Cam Nablati, joined today by Mr. Richard. Richard, how are we doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How's yourself?
I am doing fantastic. Oh, man. Well, it's Division One matchup. Number 10 Pittsburgh is in town in Wheeling, West Virginia. Richard, what are your keys for West Virginia against a team that's ranked in ACHA play?
Got to defend hard, make sure you're dumping in the puck with a purpose, and I think tonight we're going to have a good shot to win if we do all those.
And we now take a look at Division One head coach Stu Rulnick for the Pitt. Pitt is coming off a win against Duquesne, 8-2 on Friday night. And on the opposing side, Tyler Kutek. Tyler Kutek is hitting in his second season as the Division One head coach, previously the Division Two head coach for West Virginia. Well, we are going to send it down for a special ceremony here on ice level. We'll be right back with you.
Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to West Virginia Arena. Home of today's matchup is your West Virginia Mountaineers take on the University of Pittsburgh in the 2024-2025 backyard brawl. Before we begin today's contest, we would like to honor Wheeling's own Dean Lakios for our ceremonial pub drop to start the game. Dean is the current general manager of Pitt Hockey and the previous general manager of West Virginia University Hockey. Dan ran the WVU program while his son Billy was a student and also a player on the WVU D1 team. He has sponsored many former student athletes through their undergrad years in school. And although he wasn't able to make it to the game today, two of his former players are here on the ice with us today. Mark Boston and Matt O'Craig Dean with many of their successes in coming to WVU and graduating from college. Today, we'd like to recognize Dean for his many contributions to WVU hockey by inducting him into the WVU Hockey Hall of Fame. His voice in the league as well as the national ACHA meetings has always been strong and supportive of West Virginia and Pennsylvania. We thank him for many years of service to both programs. Thank you. Fans, today both teams are affiliated with the American Collegiate Hockey Association and USA Hockey. This game will be played under the rules
defense, number 14, James Kisla, and number 27, Sawyer Smith. Forwards are number 16, Santino Moltari, number 17, Drake Tomic, and Ian Keller is number 28. In goal is number 35, Grant Lindsay. And let's meet your Mountaineer starters. Today in goal for West Virginia is number 72, Kyle Fotopoulos. On defense is number 42, Jack Kakaki, and number 41, Brendan Bolduck. Forwards are number 5, Jacob Kaczynski, Captain 40, Caden Knorr, and number 57, Nick Grandy. Well, Richard, we are about ready to go. How are you feeling for your first broadcast?
Excited, and as a player should also be excited. First game of the season, it's going to be a huge deal. Backyard brawl's always big, no matter which team it is. Football, hockey, wrestling, gymnastics, doesn't matter. This is always a big game, and these two teams hate each other.
Well, we are ready to go, and we are underway. Face-off won by West Virginia's Knorr. This is picked up by Kakaki. Kakaki to Bolduck, and Bolduck up out of the zone. This is now picked up and dropped in the zone by Pittsburgh. Bolduck elects to pass it to Grandy. Grandy holds and gives back to Kakaki, jumps over his stick, and it's back to Bolduck. Clearing the zone, it's picked up by number 27 for Pitt. That's Sawyer
Big hit
Smith.
there.
In and around the boards, this is picked up by the Mountaineers. Up high, a shot goes wide. Shot that time was taken by Bolduck. Clearing the zone, and up to Pitt it goes. That is an offside.
You know, early start to the game, West Virginia's doing everything they have to do. Getting the puck out of their zone, making sure Pitt doesn't get too many shots. I mean, they're the number 10 team in the nation. They're going to take good shots. And I think Fotopoulos in goal tonight's going to have to be spectacular.
This is won by Pitt. That's by number 3, Marvik Krupi. And now it's down low. Picked up and along the boards. Mountaineers are quick on it now. West Virginia clears it out of the zone. This is now picked up by number 74 today. Son of a bitch. Picked up by Habana, shot and a save by Lindsay.
Squared it up right in the middle. Had a lot of time to look at that shot coming in. Good save from the goalie.
I need to know who number 74 is. Here's a chance for Pitt, and a save by Fotopoulos! And clearing the zone is the Mountaineers.
He was stretched almost like a starfish. That is a fantastic save. Acrobatic, if you will.
And what a save as West Virginia clears it down to get the icing.
And this is the type of game Fotopoulos is going to have to play. Beautiful save.
Shot saved by Fotopoulos. That shot was taken by Aiden Foster, and Fotopoulos will hold for the whistle. So good? Perfect.
It's been a slow start to this game. Lots of whistles early.
18:16 to go in the first period. This is picked up by the Panthers, and it's shot wide. Mountaineers pick it back up. That was Milne that cleared the zone. Panthers look for a stretch pass. It was failed, but now picked up by Pazzo. Pazzo moves it into the zone. He continues to hold. A shot gets broken up by the Mountaineers, and West Virginia will look to clear it out of the zone.
Had a
Hit
little
on the
too
board.
much time in the middle there. Just needs to, defense got to step up on him, make sure he doesn't have that time.
That is
to hit
icing.
that shot. But this is exactly how I'd expect West Virginia to play a game against a high potent offense like this.
Face-off is won by West Virginia. Knorr won the face-off. This is passed over to number 48, Chirico. And it clears the zone. This is picked up by Nick Grandy, number 57 on your screen. Grandy continues to hold the puck and brings it out. Grandy moving it into the zone now. And he'll get crunched along the boards, but West Virginia continues to continue the puck. Pitt looks to clear, cannot clear. Is still in the zone by the Mountaineers. And a shot goes just right. That shot was taken by Chirico. Picked up by Noor. Noor holding. Passes it up by Kakaki. Kakaki holding. Down and around the boards. West Virginia holds. Puck is cleared out, and it's picked up by number 20. That's Nick Catalee. And he's hit along the boards and chased off the puck. West Virginia holds. A shot and a save by Fotopoulos. West Virginia picks it up now. This is Jones. Isaac Jones moving into the zone. A shot and a save. A rebound opportunity is right to Haban, and it's broken up off a Pitt Panther. Forehand was the one that got in the way of that one. Delayed offside. This is now picked up by Bolduc. Bolduc up to Haban. Haban loses it to the Panthers. Oh, what a good hit. And now a 2-on-1 developing, a 3-on-1, a 4-on-1. West Virginia holds a shot. Oh, and they couldn't bury it. That was Jones with the last shot on that one.
Good positioning from Lindsay there. He waited to go down into the butterfly until he knew when that shot was coming in, and that was really well done to defend a 4-on-1 like that. But West Virginia is doing everything right now. They're pinching in the right areas, they're giving space in the right areas, and they're ultimately playing the game that they have to play.
Della Quadri in the faceoff zone for the Mountaineers, the sophomore this season. Everybody feeling each other out here in the opening minutes of the period and the game. The Panthers hold control. This is shot up high. Holding a shot gets broken up by West Virginia. A dangerous shot in front. That gets broken up. This is now picked up by Foster. Foster, they score! Maverick Krupe. It's 1-0 Pittsburgh.
Did a really good job of passing it around there. The defense was a bit caught on their back foot. It was really good fast passing from Pitt down inside the corner, and that centering pass was just superb. And Pitt's going to be up 1-0.
The goal is going to number 3, Maverick Krupe, and the assist to number 5, Aiden Foster. 15-26. West Virginia shoots it in. Mountaineers pick it up. The Panthers moving it in. Good break up there. The Panthers continue to hold now. A chance in front gets broken up. Regular, even, E. Oh, 3 from 5. So 3. Okay. The Panthers pick up the puck now. This is Pazzo that holds. West Virginia now once again. This is Noor. Noor gets chased off the puck. And it's kept in the zone. The Panthers continue to contain the puck now as they bring it into the zone. This is Ben Semenoff who holds. Semenoff holding. Elects to pass it up high. A quick shot broken up in some traffic there. And this is Kaczynski. Kaczynski looked to connect with Grandy. It was a failed connection pass.
And I think Fotopoulos just got a piece of that last one. It came through traffic. That's a really good save.
The Panthers pick up the puck now.
And we're going to have a delayed call here.
And the Mountaineers are going on the power play.
Should be tripping.
We'll get the official call.
Just got his stick tangled up in the legs there. And yes, that's what it will be. It will be tripping. Here with 13:58 to go in the first. And West Virginia is going to get their first shot on the power play. We're going to see what this has for the first time this season. Now you just got to figure out how to break out here. Where are Pitt's players going to be that you can go?
And West Virginia does, in fact, find the breakout option and move it into Pitt territory. This is Haban. Haban holding. Looks to pass up high, but it clears the zone.
He was looking for the point man. Point man just didn't happen to be there quite yet after the breakout. Just a little bit of mistiming is all. Coming up quick this time.
The penalty was on number 6. Oh, I'm sorry. Correction. Number 26, Noah O'Teal. That's 2 minutes for tripping. West Virginia down back low.
West Virginia got to get some possession in the offensive zone here on this power play and get a couple shots off. Right now it just seems like they're dumping it in and they're not really able to go get to it.
Mountaineers hold. They look to break in. This is Kaczynski who just dumps it in and goes around the boards. Kaczynski picks it up. Chased off the puck by Pitt. This puck clears his own right onto goal Fotopoulos. Fotopoulos will slow it down. There's 23.
They're going to get one more rush here.
Or Fotopoulos is going to hold it. There's 21 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Mountaineers.
This is a big face-off for the Mountaineers. If they want to get a goal on this power play, they have to win this and get up ice quick.
Face-off won by the Mountaineers. It's picked up by Pitt, however, and West Virginia has 4 around each other, and they will clear it out. This is picked up by Della Quadri. Della Quadri in and around the boards. Dawson Taylor now. Dawson Taylor down low. A shot and a save. Another chance in front. Oh, they couldn't bury it. Power play comes to an end for the Mountaineers. They're 0 for 1. Pitt, a shot and a save. There is no rebound. What? What?
And just in front of the net there, the stick just got a little tangled up in a couple bodies in there. Couldn't quite get the puck through the 5-hole. He was looking there, though, on that rebound, and it was a really good attempt.
Here
there.
comes West Virginia moving it in. A shot and a save by Lindsay.
And that was James Casella. He lost his footing. He blew a tire, and he ended up almost on the ice. That was a really good capitalization from West Virginia to get down towards the goal, and it essentially made it a 2-on-1.
Well, as we mentioned in the open, this Pitt team is no joke. They're ranked number 10 in the nation, and they absolutely had their way on Friday against Duquesne, winning 8-2. Here's West Virginia, quick shot.
An even better ball. He just held his stick.
They usually won't call that.
Probably didn't hold it for long enough.
This goes down low. This is picked up by number 41. It's Brendan Bolduck. Mountaineers look to capitalize out of their own zone now.
Got to be careful with putting your hands on sticks like that. Sometimes that can go for interference. Seems like right now they're going to let the boys play, though.
The Panthers pick it up once more. That was Fear who temporarily had it. Goes back to Logan Fear. Shot and a save by Fotopoulos. Grandy. Oh, a big hit.
Andreas Ferrand laying the lumber.
Oh, a quick shot and a save by Lindsay. Another shot. That shot was by Brombos. And West Virginia will have to regroup out of their zone. Stumped back in by the Mountaineers. A lot of forechecking here.
And this is what we mean by saying these two teams don't like each other.
And here's a chance for Pitt. Pitt moving into the zone. A shot and a save by Fotopoulos. The Panthers continue to hold. Ooh, I had a backdoor option there. Just couldn't get it to the man. That man being number 11, Josh Ripp. Isaac Jones sends it in and around the boards. Jones gets it right back. And they'll clear the zone. Offsides is the call there. 9:42 to go in the first. Pitt holds a 1-0 lead.
And like I was just saying, these two teams do not like each other, and you've seen it so far with some of the big hits we've seen. I've already seen probably 3 where a player has almost gone upside down, which is exactly what you want. You want to get emotion into this game for West Virginia. And oh, here we go.
Panthers pick it up. West Virginia looking to capitalize on any opportunity they can get here. This is picked up by Nico Cataly. Cataly passes it over to Sarakowski. Sarakowski holds a centering opportunity up high, and the shot goes out of play.
Good deflection. West Virginia is not letting Pitt get these really hard shots off that they're known for. They're getting in front of pucks, putting bodies there, and they're deflecting pucks away from Fotopoulos, making his job a lot easier.
A chance in front. It's broken up, and it's covered by Fotopoulos.
For my liking, West Virginia's got to get some of the bodies out from in front of the net. Pitt seems to be crashing into the crease a lot. They need to start getting some bigger bodies in there and getting them out of there. That way those passes like that don't ricochet into the back of the net.
This face-off is won by Pitt. Pitt collects it and holds it up high. They'll elect to go down low for the pass. There's no one there, and West Virginia will look to clear it out. And they do, in fact, get it out of their own zone. But Pitt is right back on it. They'll dump it in to the right side of Fotopoulos.
And it's another beautiful pass from Pittsburgh. It just seems like they're playing the passes really well, down inside the corners, back out into the front, the centering passes. And like I said earlier, with the bodies in front, those centering passes are going to become dangerous. And they've got to make sure that we start to block some of these passes, and that can lead to better counterattack.
For sure, a quick shot and a save, and that goes immediately out of play.
Really good save from Fotopoulos. Put his stick down.
Well, as I've alluded to quite a few times, Pitt is number 10. That came out in the poll on Wednesday. Here's who is ahead of him. And the order is Adrian, UNLV, Minot State, Ohio, Liberty, Central Oklahoma, Purdue Northwest, Jamestown, Maryville, and Pitt wraps out the top 10. And West Virginia will also see Ohio later on down the road this season, as Ohio is ranked number 4 in the nation.
Lots of big opportunities for West Virginia to prove themselves this season. And I expect them to do just that.
This is covered up by Fotopoulos. He'll hold for the whistle. And just to finish out that conversation, the only one ranked inside conference play is IUP. They are ranked number 23 in the nation in the CHMA, which is the division that West Virginia plays in.
And you feel right now for the last couple minutes, the ice has been a little tilted towards West Virginia's end. We got to start getting the puck out and start, maybe moving the momentum towards West Virginia's favor.
Pitt holds down low. A shot, and it goes wide.
They seem to like to go down into the corner and play it up.
Yes. A shot, and another save by Fotopoulos, and he will continue to hold for that whistle there. So we're down to 7:54 in the first.
They're dumping in the puck into the corner, and they're trying to play it up to the D-man. And what's happening is West Virginia's defense is getting sucked into the corners. You got to keep somebody just a little bit higher and make sure that they don't get those shots off, at least get a block in front of them.
This is won by the Mountaineers. They'll pick up the puck. Here's a shot and a save. It looked like I might have
really fortunate bounce there. Turnover from West Virginia almost cost them.
That was Bruno, who you saw, one of the new freshmen of the group, bringing it into the zone. Bruno with the hit there. Panthers continue to hold. That puck is cleared out of the zone. West Virginia will look to hold and bring it out. Collected by Taylor momentarily, then it goes right off his stick and into the Panthers' six.
I think West Virginia needs to slow it down just a little bit. It seems like they're very quick to decision. Slow down these decisions, and then maybe you can get some passes together.
The penalty is upcoming here, and it's going against Pitt. West Virginia's going back on the power play here.
And somebody's going to be going down to the sin bin.
Number 20. Nico Cataly is off to the penalty box.
And on this power play, I'd like to see West Virginia get a little more possession.
Hit from behind.
Don't see that one called a whole lot. There we go.
So West Virginia sets up. This is Nick Grandy who picks it up. Grandy passes it up to the captain, Noor. Noor bringing it into the zone. Puck is cleared out of the zone.
One thing
And West Virginia is getting a penalty for a hold. So that ends the power play.
And I hate to say it, though, but that might save West Virginia because it looked like there for a minute that the defense was trying to make some passes towards the blue line, and were turning it over, and it could very easily lead to a shorthanded goal, and you really don't want to see that happen in a game this tight. So now we're going to get to see some 4-on-4 action. A little more space out there to work. And this might play to Pitt's favor. And I hate to say that.
So we'll play some 4-on-4 now.
Josh Harrop's going to get tossed from a faceoff there.
This
Really
is
nice
picked
string
up.
of passes from Pitt here. Keeping possession of the puck, getting to it.
Here's Pitt. They hold the puck. Pitt continues to hold a chance right there to save by Fotopoulos. He has been on fire today.
Yes, he has so far. But I want to talk about Ben Brombos for a minute. He was right on top of the crease. When he sees that defender out in front of the crease, you have to step to him just a little closer. That way, whenever he takes that shot, if you deflect it, that way it doesn't end up in the back of the net.
Face-off is won by West Virginia. That's Brendan Bolduck. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he took last season off. I believe he was here for my first year. So it's good to see him back. This is picked up by the Mountaineers. West Virginia holding. That was Jones. Good movement there. Jones is sporting number 74 today. His number 3 jersey is missing in action.
How did that happen?
I have no idea. There's a shot and a save by Fotopoulos. He'll hold for a whistle. And we got another, let's see, 21 seconds of 4-on-4. Then Pitt will give an abbreviated power play.
And Fotopoulos has made some very beautiful saves so far tonight. Probably the one I think about the most was the one where he was outstretched, almost like a starfish. And the one where he got the paddle down on the floor, deflected it up into the netting.
West Virginia looking to clear it out, but they can't. Pitt has been all over them right now. 6 seconds left, and West Virginia is going to be shorthanded. Penalty comes to an end. Good play there by the Mountaineers, and they will drain some of that power play. What a stick handle there by DeVault.
It's dangerous when a player comes out of the box that fast like that because sometimes he'll join the rush, and then you'll have a 3-on-2 turn into a 4-on-2 very quickly.
15 seconds left on the abbreviated power play for the Panthers. The Panthers hold control of the puck. This is picked up by Forend, and a save by Fotopoulos. 6 seconds left.
Really good work from Fotopoulos to see that puck through the traffic. There was a lot of bodies there, and he stuck the glove hand down there and got it between him and the post, making sure there was no gap for him to put that puck through. Really good goaltending so far.
Face-off is won by West Virginia. They'll clear it out. Penalty comes to an end. We are going back to even strength.
And that last clearance is going to count as a shot on target. Made Pitt make a save. Never know when you do something like that. Sometimes on a clear you get a lucky bounce. Weird things happen in this sport.
This is forehand. He's been stick handling for a few seconds there. He passes it up now, and that's dumped in by number 28. That's Ian Keller. Kakaki looks to clear it out.
And Jacob Kaczynski got sandwiched between his own teammate and a Pitt player.
Oh, a dangerous chance in front, and it's picked up by West Virginia. Good play there.
And they both ended up inside the net.
Grandy clears it into the opposing zone. This is icing? Yeah, I guess so.
There was a lot of bodies there. Not sure how nobody got to touch the puck.
I felt something was a little off on that play. West Virginia is somewhat holding their own ground here.
And West Virginia has tired bodies on the ice right now, too.
Yeah.
Trying to get that change.
A shot just goes wide.
They got to get a clear here. Get off the ice.
And here's your clear. Oh, couldn't clear it. This is picked up now by number 11. That's Fripp. Fripp holds, passes it up high, kept in the zone.
Really well done to keep it in the zone, I might add.
They can't clear it out. Here's the chance. Oh, nope, never mind. Shot goes wide. Pitt holds, passes it up high. They hold. Still can't get a shot off. A dangerous chance in front, and it goes off the back of the net.
Off the outside of the net. I thought that was in for a minute.
Here's another chance. Oh, West Virginia is exhausted, and they score. Just those tired bodies cannot get off the ice. It's 2-0 Pitt.
What happened there for West Virginia was that they iced the puck, had tired bodies out there. Pitt was able to pass quite prolifically, as they have done through almost this entire game. West Virginia, not much they can really do there other than try and hang on and get the puck past the red line and get a clear down the other end of the ice. It's really, really unfortunate that a situation like that happens. And now West Virginia's in again.
The goal is going to number 6, Edwin Pazzo.
Here's a shot. Loose puck in the crease. I think the referee lost sight of it while we had the whistle. And there was a bit of a scramble inside the Pitt crease there. Just the puck didn't bounce the Mountaineers' way.
Once again, the goal is going to number 6, Edward Pezzo, excuse me. The assists are to number 12, Colby Bliski, and to number 25, Luke Henderson. The Panthers clear it out and bring it into the offensive zone. A chance in front gets broken up. West Virginia now picks it up. And it's broken up.
Tried to put it between his legs. It was definitely the right move. And that's going to be icing.
Trinks.
You owe me a soda during the intermission.
I think you owe me one. I think that's how that works.
But honestly, for the most part, I think West Virginia's played their game the way they needed to. They've just had some unlucky situations go down for them. I think that, you score one, get right back in this hockey game.
The Panthers pick it up here.
And on that last little bit, I'd like to talk about Nevin DeVault. When he did there, he was at the point.
Here's the chance. They score! West Virginia answers. It's 2-1.
And so again, some really good passing from the Mountaineers in front of the crease, making the goaltender go left to right. And that's an absolute beauty of a shot. Goes top bins, and there's not much you can really do about that if you're a Pitt defender. And West
And
Virginia, just like that, is back in this hockey
And I'm
game.
pretty sure that's the freshman Nick Bruno with the goal. It is, in fact, the freshman Nick Bruno in his first game.
They got to get him that puck.
And the assist is going to number 80, Della Quadri.
Somebody's got to get that puck for the young lad. Make sure he gets that in the locker room. Big moment.
Will. I didn't mean to cut you off there, partner.
No, that's fine. That was a fantastic goal, and honestly, it came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was not expecting that, but I am glad it came. No penalty on that play. West Virginia cannot. Oh, they do clear. What are the odds? So, 1 minute to go in the first period. West Virginia with the late answer there. It's 2-1.
And you can't let Pitt answer here. It's by the end of the period. Have to go into the locker room down only one.
Ooh, a dangerous opportunity in front.
And it's that centering pass to the center of the crease again.
Randy passes it up the ice. This is Noah who brings it in. West Virginia, got double sandwich there, but it's still kept in by the Mountaineers as they hold possession. Oh,
Goes
never
off the
mind.
referee.
There it is.
That bounce did favor the Mountaineers off the referee's skates.
Grandy, a quick shot just goes wide. Picked up again by the Mountaineers. A quick shot goes through the blue paint. 10 seconds left.
Tried to one-time it. Didn't quite get a stick down on the ice just far enough. Pops the puck up.
Puck will clear the zone. And that'll do it for the first period of play. So after one, the Pittsburgh Panthers hold a 2-1 lead over the West Virginia Mountaineers. We'll be right back on the Mountaineer Hockey Network.
fault.
Ready? We're going to go over there first. Ready?
Oh, we doing this again?
Yeah. And we welcome you back in for the start of the second period. Pitt holds a 2-1 lead over the Mountaineers. Richard, what did you see in that first period?
I saw a lot of West Virginia doing a lot of good things. They're doing the right things. Pitt was just had a couple lucky bounces to get their 2 goals. West Virginia had some really nice passing to get their goal. And now we're going to switch ends. And the ice has been tilted that way pretty much all night. Maybe it can stay that way, and West Virginia will be on the attack this time.
Well, we are just about ready to go back down to the ice level as we get our goalies set up.
Looking like it's going to be a good period here for West Virginia. You know, you're back inside the hockey game. That's what I said they had to do, isn't that right? I said you got to get that goal to get back in the game. You were down early, and now they got a fighting chance, right?
Yeah, for sure. That big goal at the end by Nick Bruno was huge for the
And
Mountaineers.
goals late in the period like that are always momentum shifters, every time. And I think momentum's going to be a big deal in this game towards the latter half.
We are just about ready to get back underway here. Knorr in the face-off circle. And face-off is won by West Virginia. It's picked up by Kaczynski, and he'll dump it in. Knorr, a quick shot. It's broken up. It's picked up again by Knorr. He looks to figure a way in. Couldn't.
Couple fans calling for a tripping penalty there.
Are you one of them?
Maybe.
The Pitt continues to hold. A shot and a save. The rebound goes to Brendan Bolduck. Bolduck continues to bring it out of the zone.
And the Pitt offense is lucky there that there wasn't a fight started. A Pitt player collided with Fotopoulos' head, and he kind of got pushed down into the ice as a puck was coming towards him.
The shot just goes wide. Shot gets broken up. Pitt holds. A shot gets broken up once more by the Mountaineers. Another chance. Pitt continues to hold the puck. West Virginia's got to clear it out of the zone soon. And there's a chance and a save by Fotopoulos. A rebound in front. And Fotopoulos saves it.
Fotopoulos is an acrobat. That is insanity. He was down on his stomach, down and out. And if that puck gets flung up in the air, it's done, game over, they score. Fotopoulos gets his pad, his blocker up there, gets his glove up there. He has just the willpower to win this game.
As you look at the replay live on your screen. Face-off won by Panthers. The Panthers hold a shot and a save. West Virginia clears his own, a race for the puck. Oh, heavy hit into the boards.
Andreas Ferran got caught looking. He was looking over his shoulder, waiting for the hit to come, lost track of the puck.
The Panthers bring in and a save by Fotopoulos. The Panthers hold.
Bobbled, stay on the line.
West Virginia looking to keep it in, couldn't.
And another body going down to the ice.
This is picked up now by number 6 for the Panthers. A shot and a save just goes wide. Once more picked up. Shot taken that time by Rotolo, and it's gloved and held by Fotopoulos, and he'll hold for a whistle.
And again, Fotopoulos, another thing Fotopoulos has been really good at so far. is that puck inside the crease. The scrambles, he's been able to get down on top of them and not let second chances or even third chances happen. And Scott Samples almost lost his balance there.
Wow.
It was a flat tire.
What
not
a good
blown
back
tire.
check there. That back check was amazing.
Oh, we got a scrum here
Yep.
in front of the net. He's giving him the stinky glove. I've heard them things do not smell nice.
Fighting is illegal. Just so you know. I should have probably mentioned that to you before. I forgot about that.
What happens if they get into a scrum?
Then they get suspended. This is picked up by the Panthers. The Panthers hold control of the puck in the backyard brawl on ice, as they like to call it around here. Live in West Banco from Wheeling, West Virginia.
Still 2-1 in favor of Pittsburgh.
And West Virginia picks it up. The Panthers, a little bit of sloppy hockey here by both teams. And a 2-on-1 developing. Here's Kaczynski. Kaczynski, a shot, save, rebound, and they couldn't bury it.
And he did that exactly how you're supposed to do it. He waited and waited and waited. and
Here's
he
another
chose to shoot it.
opportunity. Kaczynski moving in. Oh, it's broken up. Great stick work there by Aiden Foster of the Panthers.
And the kitchen is starting to heat up a little bit. You can feel it in the oven. They're starting to cook.
Here's a chance for the other way now, and it's broken up. Good stick there. It's still held by Krupe. He has the goal tonight. Krupe's down on the ice, and a hand pass has been signaled, and that will draw the whistle. 15:42 left to go in the second period. The number 10 Panthers hold a 2-1 lead over the unranked Mountaineers.
And on that 2-on-1 down here, I would like to commend Pitt's goaltender because he stayed up. He didn't go down. Whenever you have a 2-on-1 like that, you cannot go down too early. He waited on the shot, and it was a very good positioning from the goaltender.
This is a Bond who lost it. Dumped back in. Hit along the boards, oh, a dangerous opportunity. Kept in by Boulder, good play there. But on the other way, it's a 2-on-1. The Panthers moving in, and a save by Fotopoulos.
Both goalkeepers have done fantastic on those 2-on-1 chances.
Here's another chance in front, and it's not broken up, actually. Never mind. And here we go the other way. Oh, it's offside.
And you thought when West Virginia came out with that burst of momentum, they were coming. It looked really good. Unfortunately, did go over the line a little too soon. But now this game seems to be very back and forth, trading shots both ends. I think the ice is very evened out here in this second period so far.
Mountaineers pick it up. Here's a chance in front. It's broken up by West Virginia, though, so very good play. Put this over there. West Virginia continues to hold control of the puck. Cleared out of the zone. Good play there. West Virginia looks to change some forwards on the fly. Into the zone, the Panthers continue to hold.
And man, I got to talk about number 19, Nevin Diavolt. He has been all over the ice on defense. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere.
This is picked up by the Mountaineers. I like this kid. Panthers pick it up. A shot and a save, a rebound. Goes
Gotta
up
be
high.
careful with those that come splashing out to the point like that.
West Virginia holds.
And he's without a stick there.
Oh, a good save there by Fotopoulos. He'll clear it up and stop
That was
play.
Scott Samples. He lost his stick down there near the crease. He's very fortunate to get a skate on that puck and get that deflected into the glove of Fotopoulos. That could have very easily gone south for the Mountaineers. And I'm also surprised Fotopoulos didn't kick that stick out of the way. It was right inside his crease.
Shot, it goes out of play.
That was a high deflection, almost went over the netting. It was almost a souvenir.
The Panthers pick it up.
And the Mountaineers' backup goaltender on the bench almost got whacked with that puck, and he has to try and dodge it. And that looked very funny from up here. Obviously, probably very scary from his perspective.
That shot just goes wide. Picked up by Grandy. This is down low. It goes around the boards. And West Virginia looks to pick it up again.
Oh,
And that's going to be a penalty.
you cannot do that. He
Man.
dove in. Adam skates first. Got to be careful with doing that.
So that'll be a tripping penalty against the Mountaineers.
Because that could also turn into a dangerous situation if the blades go up like that. And see, he's not complaining. He's going straight to the sin bin.
Penalty on the Mountaineers, number 54, Daniel Falzer, 2 minutes for tripping.
So Falzer to the penalty box for tripping. So Pitt is on the power play here. They are also 0 for 1 on the power play. They'll look to see what they can do. This is picked up. A chance to the right, a centering opportunity. It just goes over the net. Once again picked up by Pitt. They pass up high to Krupe. Krupe over to Pazzo. Pazzo, a shot off the crossbar.
post.
Oh! Picked up by Krupe. A slap shot just goes wide. A chance in front. And it's broken up by the Mountaineers.
Kind of scrambling here. Got to be careful.
A shot to save, and they score! The Panthers score on the power play. It's 3-1.
West Virginia cannot take a penalty like that against this Pitt team in a game this tight. You just got to understand the situation and try not to give up anything too much like that. Now West Virginia is in a 2-goal hole, which I think they can get out of. And on that goal, Pitt was just having a ton of possession, ton of passing. West Virginia kind of got discombobulated. They weren't real sure where they were on the ice. And then Fotopoulos, man, he did everything he could to prevent that goal from going in. And he was too much left to right, wide open end of the net, and a good goal from Pitt. And it's now 3-1.
The goal is scored by number 17, Drake Tomac. The assists are to number 3, Maverick Krupe, and to number 6, Edwin Pazzo. Mountaineers pick it up. They dump it into the zone. They have some work to do now. The Panthers pick it up a 2-on-1, a breakaway, and it goes over the net.
Very fortunate for the Mountaineers. You can't let this game get out of hand. The next one has to be the Mountaineers in this game.
Grandy holds. Bowser dumps it in.
Tried to stick handle, just lost the puck. It ultimately was the right idea, though.
Picked up now by the Panthers. They'll dump it into the zone. The Panthers watch the puck sail in the zone. It's too much for Foreign to handle there. And once again picked up by the Panthers. Chasing the puck are the Mountaineers. This time that was Fowler. Correction, that was Barber. A shot, save, goes wide.
And a little bit of acting there from Isaac Jones. Oh, and another, two bodies getting tangled again. Excuse me, I meant Maverick Karupi. Stick hit him in like the chest, back on the other end of the ice. And he went down. He was looking for a penalty. Referees did not grant it.
So West Virginia is going to go on the power play now. It's going to go against J.C. Bell, who will take the penalty, the captain of the team.
And that was just a tangle up down on the other end of the ice. They both kind of got together. And I'm honestly a little surprised they didn't take both of them. And they nabbed him on the holding call, which would make sense because I think both of them kind of tripped each other up. And then holding him down on the ice probably was what the referee had the issue with.
Oh, a heavy hit in the bore on Jones.
Man, his jaw's got to be ringing after that one. Got pancaked in there.
They'll switch it up now, being the Panthers. They'll switch up their lines. 1:22 left to go on the man advantage. Haban holding. Haban couldn't get anything going there. West Virginia continues to hold. 1:04 left to go on the man advantage for the Mountaineers. They will clear the zone, send it down the ice.
Got 52 seconds with the man advantage. Got to get a spark. You got to get the offense on their horse. Denied out of the zone again.
West Virginia will pick up the puck now. West Virginia holds. They will look to bring it out. That's to Nick Bruno. Bruno dumps it in. Bruno down low. Bruno continues to hold. That's a shot and a save. The rebound goes up high.
See, this is what West Virginia needs. They need to possess in the offensive zone. Oh boy, and Fotopoulos got to be careful there. That almost bounced outside the trapezoid, and you don't want to take that penalty.
Picked up by the Mountaineers. They will bring it out. Bruno moving in. This is Bruno. Saved by Lindsay. And a hooking penalty is coming up.
Were they nabbing for it? Looks like it's going to be a Panther.
Number 27, it looks to be the guilty party. That's Sawyer Smith. And the Pitt Panther ran into the wrong box. That's a little ironic.
And the referee was taking some issue with the power play, or with the face-off, rather.
And they're kicking one out of the circle.
That was Ian Keller that got tossed from the face-off there.
Ooh, good play there by the Mountaineers. They'll look to bring it into the zone. Good
Nice
pass to
pass.
Noor. Noor holding. Noor continues to hold. Picked up by the Mountaineers. West Virginia holds. Bolduc, that is. That's Noor. Up to Bolduc. Bolduc holding. Holding. Shot goes wide. Kaczynski. Panthers look to clear out of their own zone here. Get some fresh skaters on the ice, and they will clear. And they'll even bring it into the zone. This is the Panthers moving in. The wraparound. They're just wasting some time off the clock now. Some very valuable seconds here. 1:12 left to go on the power play for the Mountaineers. Here's a shot. Oh, wait, never mind. He found on it. West Virginia now. Here's Bruno. He's got one. He's looking for two, and a save by Lindsay.
I really thought he had that one. He had perfect positioning on the tender. Tried to throw it to the far post. Good shot in my book.
Here's a quick shot. Oh, it just goes wide.
That got deflected too. Really lucky that didn't end up in the back of the net for Pitt.
Bruno, a chance. Over to the right. A shot and a save. West Virginia is firing all on cylinders now. Here's Della Quadri, a shot. It just goes wide.
That also got deflected. And he lost his stick.
Bruno. Up high. West Virginia holds a shot. Oh! Oh, my goodness. The Panther goalie, Lindsay, didn't even know where it was. Down to 24 seconds left. This clears the zone, and that will end that very nice zone coverage by the Mountaineers.
And that was a really nice save from Lindsay. It hit the inside underneath of his pad, and he just kicked it away from the goal. And the Mountaineers just not getting those lucky bounces.
A Bond holding. Power play coming to an end. A wraparound shot just failed. Mountaineers are in a 2-goal deficit here with 5:04 left to go in the second.
Pitt trying to save precious minutes to catch their breaths after the icing.
So West Virginia looking to get the puck back. That puck clears the zone. Here's a breakaway. They score! The Panthers! Logan Fear. It's 4-1.
And this all comes from number 48, Michael Chirico. The puck took a bounce off of a Pitt player. He lost track of it. He didn't know where it was. And number 7 for Pitt, Logan Fear, just comes straight through the middle and was able to snag that puck up and get a good shot off on Fotopoulos. And that's just really another lucky bounce. It's gone the Panthers' way in this one. And it's 4-1. We're gonna have an interference call coming up here. You know, Pitt's taken a lot of penalties tonight so far.
Edward Pazzo to the penalty box.
If you're West Virginia, you have to get one on this power play. You have to get a spark, get the offense motoring. Because I feel in this game, one will lead to many.
Oh, a shot broken up. And the Panthers will pick it up and clear it out of the zone.
I do have to say, West Virginia is having some really good net front presence.
And we'll have another
coming up.
penalty. It looks like it's against the Mountaineers. Penalty is going against Marcus Barber this time.
And Pitt with a 4-on-4 usually has it with more space to work. They can use their quick passing game. And a big hit there.
There's a quick shot. It goes wide. The Panthers continue to hold the puck. West Virginia looking to clear. They do clear. This is Bruno. Bruno the other way. Moving in. Oh, it's broken up. The pass was broken up. Minute 7 left to go on 4-on-4 hockey. Then the Panthers will get an abbreviated power play.
On that 2-on-1, he just hesitated for a split second, and that's why that pass did not go through.
Good stick there by Fotopoulos. This is picked up by the Panthers. A quick shot, and it's broken up.
West Virginia needs a change. They got some tired bodies out there, and they'll get it.
.253 left to go. Good stick there by West Virginia's number 74. That's Isaac Jones. The Panthers hold. West Virginia picks up the puck. And they clear it out of the zone. The Panthers dump it. Never mind, that didn't go in the zone. It went awkwardly off the boards, but nonetheless, the Panthers continue to hold. Both penalties are over. And that shot just goes wide. West Virginia picking it up now. A Bond shot just goes over and wide. The Panthers bring it into the zone. A shot. Where is it? It's covered up by Fotopoulos.
It was underneath of him somewhere.
1:39 left to go in the second period.
Magical that puck was still underneath Fotopoulos, especially with all the movement that was going on. And the Mountaineers just need to get a little hot on offense, and we should be able to get back into this game. It's been close enough.
The West Virginia Mountaineers are down by 3 against number 10 Pittsburgh.
And another body hitting the floor. Seems like everybody's hitting the deck. Game might start to get a little chippy. We've already seen a lot of big hits so far.
31 seconds left to go. A shot, and it just goes wide. That was Grandy's shot.
Tried to put it top left corner over Lindsay's paddle. And it was a really good shot. Just a little over the crossbar.
Picked up by Henderson. And that'll do it for the second period play. So after 2, it is 4-1. The Panthers are on top. We'll be back. Yeah. We welcome you back for the start of the third period here on the Mountaineer Hockey Network. West Virginia finds himself in a 4-1 hole against number 10, the Pittsburgh Panthers.
Which I think a lot of what's happened to West Virginia, they've played the game exactly how they need to. They've just gotten some unfortunate bounces, and I think they could definitely come back in this game.
Live in Wheeling, West Virginia at West Banco Arena, home of the ECHL Wheeling, oh my gosh. Nailers. Why did I blink on that for a second? It's literally plastered all over the place, and I still managed to have a brain meltdown. All right, so we're down 3. What do you think, Rich?
I think we got a fair shot to come back in this one if we could just get, some of those, just some puck luck. The West Virginia has had no puck luck throughout this entire game at all. And it just seems like, if we could just get some of those lucky bounces. I think Lindsay's been very fortunate for Pitt with some of the bounces that he's gotten. And I think that West Virginia could easily come back and score at least enough to tie the game.
Well, this is going to be picked up by the Mountaineers.
And I also think the score does not reflect how this game's been played so far.
I agree 100%. It should have maybe be 2-1 Pitt, but 2 of those goals came off tired West Virginia players.
And the one was a lucky bounce that came into the middle.
West Virginia picks it up and dumps it in and goes around the boards.
What about your thoughts, Cam?
Oh, I think this. I definitely think it's a closer game than the score reflects. A 3-goal deficit to a number 10 team in the nation. It's a tall order to ask for especially your first game of the season. But there's 18 minutes left for me to be proven wrong. And there's a shot and another magnificent save by Fotopoulos. Well, I meant to talk about this earlier, but now that we have a little bit of a break, this Pitt team had an outstanding run last season in the playoffs. They went into the playoffs 20th. They were the 20 overall seed going into the playoffs. They not only defeated number 13 Arizona, they also defeated number 4 Jamestown, but they fell in the quarterfinals to UNLV in the playoffs. So this Pitt team, while they've lost a lot of players because of seniority, this team is a team that probably will go far. So this is probably one of the best teams West Virginia will face this season, 100%. What are your thoughts?
And the fact we're playing them so well, even say you lose this game, you played very well, and you have a lot to take away from this game. It's not over by any stretch of the imagination, but you can always keep your head up in thinking that as well.
Definitely an emphasis there on the ride home. There is, you guessed it, another penalty.
And I believe he's going to give that cross-checking. And that's going to be... And I believe that's his second penalty of the night. I believe.
It is, yep.
So West Virginia on the man advantage here. You have to be able to get a spark, get the offense running.
This is going to be picked up by Isaac Jones. He'll drop it back. West Virginia holding. Kaczynski picks it up. Kaczynski, a chance in front, nobody there. Shot down the ice on the goal of Fotopoulos.
He just couldn't quite get that puck back to the point. There was a defenseman wide open at the blue line. He just got tangled up, couldn't get stick on puck to get it out there.
1:18 left to go on the man advantage for the Mountaineers. They find themselves in a 3-goal deficit here. The 6th power play for the Mountaineers of this game. They are 0 for 5. Pitt is 1 for 3 on the man advantage.
And not very often do you get that many chances on the power play in a given game.
Here's Bruno. A shot and a save by guess who? Lindsay again. 39 seconds left to go on the man advantage.
Again, just a little bit of an unlucky bounce there on the blue line. It looks like West Virginia had the puck under control, took a bad bounce. They couldn't quite keep it under control, and Pitt jumped on them. Had to kind of throw it towards the net. That still works, though. A shot is a shot, no matter how you get it.
Here are the Haban and a save. Good shot there by Haban. The puck clears the zone, goes down the ice. 27 seconds left. About time for maybe one more good rush.
And
This
both
is Haban.
goaltenders still playing very well.
This is picked up by the Mountaineers. Dumped into the zone by Haban. 15-21 left to go. Chance in front. Oh, they couldn't get a good stick on it. It's picked up by Pitt. They'll go the other way.
Puck was spinning like a top. He just couldn't get it to settle.
That's Fripp who holds. Fripp down low. Passes it off to Pazzo. Fripp again. So West Virginia is 0 for 6 on the man advantage today. There's a shot broken up. Good stick there by Kakaki. Puck clears his own. It's picked up by Pitt once more. It's brought into the zone. Rip a shot and a save by Fotopoulos. That goes off the Mountaineer back on the follow-up shot. Collected by Pitt. A scrum around the boards now. Refs telling them to move the puck along. Still in the scrum down there. It's finally, nope, never mind. Still in the scrum. Oh, there we go. Taken away by Pitt. Rip holds. Rip. The shot. Then they score! Colby Beliski gets it into the back of the net.
And this all starts from the exit of the scrum. He kicks the puck to the corner and then sends it back to the other side. That was a really, really well-crafted passing play from Pitt. West Virginia, a little bit on their heels here, but I think they still got a chance to come back.
Four-goal deficit here. Picked up by the Mountaineers. The goal is going to number 12, Colby Beliski. The assist to number 11, Josh Rip. A shot and a save. It's loose. West Virginia looking to get anything. It's going to become a 3-on-1 the other way. Pitt moving into the zone. A nice centered pass. They score!
And it's more
11 seconds later, and it's 6-1.
good passing for Pitt, left to right. Fotopoulos doing everything he can. He's done everything right. Still did everything right just then.
And a timeout taken by the Mountaineers. The goal, the second Pitt goal that just was scored, is going to number 28, Ian Keller. The assists are to number 16, Santino Molteri, and to number 17, Drake Tomac. Well, partner, two back-to-back bad plays there, and the score has just opened up.
I think it's a good call here to call the timeout. Two quick scores. And like I said earlier, I don't think West Virginia's defense is necessarily doing anything wrong. I just think that Pitt is playing better. They're playing good.
They are
Very
living
good.
up to their number 10
Yes.
ranking.
I think that West Virginia's defense is doing everything that they have to do. It's just Pitt's just playing out of their minds. I know you almost feel bad for Fotopoulos. He's played such a fantastic game, and I feel bad that the scoreboard does not reflect the fantastic game. And even the whole entire West Virginia team, they played a fantastic game, and I still don't feel like the scoreboard really reflects how they've played in this game so far. But this is the sport of hockey, and a lot can happen in hockey in 13 minutes.
Face-off won by the Mountaineers. They find themselves in a 6-1 deficit. Waiting to Kutek to call the timeout. And it's held and saved for a whistle.
Been a theme of tonight. Good goaltending. Fast pace as well.
West Virginia will pick up the puck in the Pitt territory now. Once again, it's taken away by Pitt. They'll go the other way. It's Krupe. Brambos up and it couldn't clear. Coming up following the conclusion of this game is D2 Ohio versus the West Virginia Mountaineers. West Virginia is coming off back-to-back ACCHL Elite Championships, and they look to start their season off on a strong note. So that's coming up following the conclusion of this game.
Going to be a really good game, that one.
Should be a very good game. Ohio also played Friday. They also won. They beat Denison by, I believe, a final of 7-0. We'll break that down later on.
And I have to give West Virginia a lot of credit in this game. You're down by a couple goals here, but they haven't given up. They've continued to play hard, to get after pucks, to check hard. And they're continuing to show Pitt that they're not going to be pushovers.
This is going to be picked up by the Mountaineers here. West Virginia looks like, never mind, it's hit right out of play, right into the player's lap on the bench. So 11:37 left to go in a 6-1 game. Number 10 Pitt is all over the Mountaineers.
And like I've said a couple times already, I think it's just Pitt playing very well and playing their style of play, and West Virginia's playing their style of play. And West Virginia has done well at playing the way they want to play. And there's a lot of good to take away from this game for West Virginia.
For sure. This is picked up by the Mountaineers, looking to build on that, and it's going to be covered up and held by Lindsay for a whistle. 11:16 left.
I mean, you think about it, too. Pitt's a very highly ranked team, as we've said, and we've kept the game very close for 3 periods. It's done a very good job at not letting the game get out of hand.
A shot and a save by Lindsay. A rebound opportunity goes up high, and oh, it's fanned on. Meanwhile, Pitt going the other way. It's brewing it in, and it's broken up. There's a shot and a save by Fotopoulos. The rebound opportunity clears out of the zone. This is picked up by Smith.
Even this late in the game, you're still seeing those hard checks into the boards, which is what you like to see. You like to see West Virginia continue to be fired up.
The Panthers are looking to continue to add on to the score here. A slap shot, and it goes just wide. Good rebound opportunity. It misses, though. Picked up by Grandy. Grandy holds, looking to break out. This is Nick Grandy. Continue to stick handle and into the Pitt zone. That's how far he'll get. This is now picked up by Bell. The Panthers pick it up and move it into the zone. Here's a chance and a shot and a save by Fotopoulos. It's loose. The rebound, and they can't bury it. It's covered up by Fotopoulos for a whistle.
And Fotopoulos is still spread like a starfish, going everywhere he possibly can. Left, right, up, down. I mean, he's been upside down more times than the Blue Angels today. He's done a fantastic job keeping pucks out of the net.
We're getting a kick out of all your comments, just so you know.
I grew up listening to Mike Lang. I learned from the best.
Ah. Hey, can you imagine being from, like, California and liking the Sharks? Can you, like, imagine that? Can you, like, imagine being, like, a Sharks fan? Like, completely unrelated to this.
Rough NHL season.
Rough NHL season, that's for sure. Columbus is way better than the Sharks. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that one out there.
How could you?
Sorry, they can't hear you.
We're very close to Pittsburgh. How could you say? How
Oh,
could you ignore the Penguins?
Columbus all the way. Meanwhile, here's Taylor looking to break out. Couldn't get a good stick on it, and Pitt picks it back up. 8:56 left to go. Chased off the puck is Andreas Forend. This is picked up by Pitt. They'll look to get something going here. Pitt shoots, just goes wide. 8:27 left to go. The Panthers are clobbering the Mountaineers today. They clobbered Duquesne the other day, and they are having their way with the CHMA teams. This is icing.
And like I've said, and like I'll continue to say, lots of good to take away from this game for West Virginia.
For sure.
You're playing. This is a very good hockey team you're playing.
Puck is sent in and around the boards. Picked up now by Henderson. Henderson holds, passes it off to Foster. Foster up the wing. Brought in by Sarakowski. A chance in front, it's broken up.
I still can't believe how aggressive they're being. I think we're going to have a penalty here.
Cross-checking is a call. It looks like it's probably going to go against West Virginia.
And I believe that was Ben Semenov that had his head was kind of down and he got hit into the boards. I hope he's okay. Never like to see a player hit their head on the boards.
Scotty Samples will be the guilty party here. 7:28 left to go. West Virginia loses the puck there. They look to kill off this penalty. Pitt is 1 for 3 on the power play today.
That's also a huge thing for West Virginia. Really good work holding them off on the power play. They have a very potent attack.
So the Panthers hold control. Here's a chance, and it goes off the crossbar and out of play. 6:49 left to go in the game. 1:21 left to go on the power play. Here's a chance in front. It's broken up. There's a shot and a save again by Fotopoulos.
He's got to be up in almost the 40s for saves tonight.
Oh, for sure. This is the Panthers who hold. This is number 3, Maverick Krupe with the shot. A save, it's loose. Covered up once again by Fotopoulos for a whistle. So, coming up for the Pitt Panthers, they're off to Oswego State for a doubleheader against, well, I guess I just said it, Oswego State. Game is September 20th at 7 p.m. And for your West Virginia Division I Mountaineers, they are off to Philadelphia to take on Temple. Once again, September 20th at 7:30 p.m. That's also a 2-game series. The Panthers are moving into the zone and wrapping around. They'll hold. Up high. It's now picked up by Bell. And it's intercepted by Brombos. He'll clear.
And Fotopoulos, very lucky there. His stick got caught in the net. And anytime a goaltender loses his stick, that can be dangerous.
West Virginia changed that, by the way, and now they will watch the puck go back to Pitt. The Panthers hold. This is picked up now by Santonio Moltari. And it's dumped into the zone. Line change. 3 seconds left. This will be the conclusion of the power play for the Panthers. Back to even strength. Dumped into the zone.
Big coming together there.
And they're calling, guess what, folks? Another penalty. We are up to 11 penalties in the game.
And this one's going to be on West Virginia. And he is visibly upset going to the box.
Oh, Scotty Samples is back to the penalty box. He just got out.
And I feel he's upset, rightfully so. I felt like that was more of just a coming together. And I feel like that call could have gone either way.
So Samples, is up to 4 penalty minutes in the game. The Panthers pick up control of the puck now. They hold. They are up comfortably on the Mountaineers. That's 6-1. The Panthers continue to hold a wraparound. They failed to connect. This has continued to be held. Corralled by the Panthers. Over to the right. A shot in front. Oh, the tip in by Rip just misses. Rip picks it up again. A centering opportunity. Save. Shot that time was taken by Rotolo. Picked up this time by Keller. Keller's shot goes wide.
Pitt's offense doing really well with the centering passes, as they've done all night. They get it down into the corner, send it into the front.
Shot in front. They score again. It is 7-1. That's a power play goal.
And that goal was exactly what I was just talking about. They got it down into the corner, sent a centering pass in, and a really good shot.
James Kazella will get credit for the goal. So it's 7-1. Pitt is just having their way this weekend. Won 8-2 against Duquesne, up 7-1 over the Mountaineers.
And that one's going to be a hand pass. He lost his stick, and when he lost his stick, he pushed the puck towards the corner. Another Pitt player grabbed it, and that's going to be a hand pass.
West Virginia brings it into the zone. The shot just goes over. West Virginia holding. A shot, and it just goes wide.
Bad turnover from Pittsburgh there. Tossed it into the circle. West Virginia player was right on top of it. Bit of confusion there in front of the net. Fotopoulos didn't know quite where to go with it.
Shot just goes wide.
And it kind of got up on its end and went around on the edge of the boards.
Yeah. There's a shot. It gets broken up by Brambos. Good play there. Oh, the helmet comes flying off. One of the buckets just comes rolling off for number 4. That's Andreas Forend.
I'm not real sure how the helmet came off.
Me either.
I don't believe he got hit. I mean, forgive me if I didn't see somebody hit him, but.
Number 4, Andreas Forend is coming off the ice. It looks like he might have a cut. So we're down to a minute 26.
And in this last minute, I'd just like to mention again, West Virginia, a lot of positives to take away from today. You're playing a very good Pitt hockey team, and I think that West Virginia is going to have a lot more fun against a lot of other teams this season. They showed a lot of promise today.
We are down to 45 seconds left in Wheeling for our first game of today's doubleheader. Immediately following this game, actually about 30 minutes from now, Division II will take on Ohio. And we'll have that coverage here on the Mountaineer Hockey Network. So we're down to 30 seconds. We'll run up this last 30 seconds. This is picked up by Casella. Brought into the zone. They'll just start to run the clock out with some passing and some good drills here. The shot gets broken up, a chance in front, and a save by Fotopoulos, down to 12 seconds left.
And even with 20 seconds left, Fotopoulos still all over the place, all over the puck.
And that'll do it from Wheeling. So at the conclusion of our first game, the Pittsburgh Panthers, number 10 in the nation, defeat the Mountaineers 7-1. We'll be back for the start of our second game. And